Good afternoon, teachers. My name is Jagat, and I welcome you all on the behalf of ZIIEI Society. This is the series where I share with you some of the innovative ideas compiled in a case study. So today we have a surprise. Today I'm not going to share with you only one innovative idea or case study. I'm going to share with you two case studies together. Both the case studies are linked together, so we'll talk about it. So yesterday I shared with you two innovative ideas of a different case study. I believed you have loved it. And so today's session is not going to be till now live on Facebook, but later on we will upload this session. So if you have any confusion after this also, you can write your question there also. So let's talk about our today's innovative case study. So when we talk about the nation building, so we all know the teachers are the building. They build the nation. They build the students to build the nation. So there are several ways to do that. So today we are going to talk about it more. So our teachers who have given this innovative ideas. So there are first I will share with their name with all of you because they have done something great in their school. So even I'm feeling so good to share with you all the names. So there are teachers like N. Anuradhari, Nirma Mathi, Jaya Prabha, and Anand. So these are the teachers who have shared their innovative ideas with us. So when some more information I want to share with you, which is very useful for you. If you have any innovative idea which you are implementing in your school and you want to share with us your innovative idea, so you can share with us on I'm sharing my website or our website, that is www.ziiei.com. This is our website. There you can share your innovative idea. Once you enter this website, you will get one pop-up. On that pop-up, you will get submit your idea. So in that idea, it is not necessary that only one idea should be submitted. You can, if you have more than one, two, three, or five ideas, you can submit your all the ideas in that. So if your idea is selected, then we call you and we ask for the more information about your innovative idea. And if you are selected, then we call you for our function which happens in March, and you get reward there by our education minister. Okay, so let's talk about the nation building. So as we all know that we are living on the mother earth. So scientists say that this is the mother earth, and there is a reason. So there are eight planets in our um, solar system. In that only our earth is there where we can find the life. So everything is there which a human need to live, and so this is called mother earth. But there are so many things which are happening and on this and on our mother earth, that there are people or the companies are there, or some of the habits of people, that we are destroying our mother earth. We are harming the nature. We are harming the rivers, roads, trees, and everything. Climate changes are there as we see, and we watch so many news as well. So we see that. So we'll talk about the solutions today, that because everybody talks about the problem, that these are the problems. So today we will understand that how we can implement this idea in a school, and we can take help of our students to prevent our nature, or to build a nation. So let's talk about it. So the first thing is I would like to share with you about the benefits of the innovative idea, because we all want to get the benefits. That what are the benefits which we are going to get by these innovative ideas. So the first thing is we raises the awareness among the students. So this is the problem. Most of the time we see that there are students, they do not get they don't know about the things which are happening in the school, or which are happening outside of the school. So they will get the awareness, that they will be aware about the nature, that how should they prevent and how should they behave, and what are the good habits which they can implement in their life to become a better person or to save the nature. And the second thing is students know about the pollution after implementing this idea. So students have all the information about the pollution, that there are different kind of pollutions, as we say, air pollution, noise pollution, and the soil pollution. There are so many pollutions which are in society, and we see and we face problems also because of that. So all the students are going to see that also. And after that, once the students know about those problems, so they now after that they know about the solution also. So all the students will come to know solution. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So this idea can be implemented in three ways. So let's talk about the first way is that how teachers do it. When I say I, so it means I'm talking about the teachers which they do in their school. So the first thing is teachers divide the students into groups. So what happens in this, first teacher asks all the students to come in the class and ask them to divide in the group with their favorite friend or their best friend. So 4 to 5 students in one group, they divide it. And after that, so in all the groups, teacher says to all the students that everyone please go take one notebook with you. And after that, you all have to make one notebook, and on that notebook you are going to talk about the pollution. So what are the pollutions which you all see in the market or society? So after that, all the students are there, they start discussing, start talking about it, and they come with one written essay or paragraph kind of thing, that sir or ma'am, these are the problems which we see in the market, or and when we go to market, when we go to community, or these are the problems basically which we find. And after that, then teacher shares the information. First teacher collects all the information, that how much information my students have about the pollution, and or how much they're aware about this problem. So then teachers shares with them about the pollution, that there are different kind of pollutions in society or in the nature, and these problems are there, and what can be the problems of them. Like if we talk about when we go to celebrate Diwali, Diwali is a very nice festival, but there are some things or bad habits, I'll say, we have, that we start cracking firecrackers. So because of that, the people who have asthma, they face a lot of problem to take breathe. They are not able to take breathe, and because of that, there can be a problem of death also of somebody if somebody is really facing such problems. So but Diwali is the celebration of eating sweets, celebrating together, and giving foods to each other, collecting foods from others. So Diwali is a nice festival for it. So we will talk about it. We should share with our students that how we can share if or celebrate the festivals also. So after that, the teacher asked all the students to the same group which were divided in the starting. The students, we are going to do survey in this school, and what will be the work of the survey? So in that survey, all the groups will go to the school, every corner, and all the things. Right now, they know about all the pollution categories, that what a kind of categories are there of pollution, and they will go to school and they will start searching that. What kind of problems are in our school, and how many kind of pollution do we have in the school. In class, if we see garbage is there, or if we see that some students are burning some leaves after collecting them, any kind of pollution which we are making in the school, the survey will be done. Once that survey is done, after that, all these students are going to come to the teacher and share the sir or ma'am, these are the problems which we have found in the school, and these are the pollution categories which we are the most, and these are the levels. So if we see that the level 1, level 2, level 3 kind of we give the category to all the pollution categories. After this, teacher sees and understands, like now my students now know very well about the pollution, and they can do survey in their colony, on their area also. After that, all the students go to their home. Teacher asks them to just observe that what are the pollutions which are happening in your area where you live in. So after that, all the students go to their home, and after going to the home, they see that what is happening in the colony, that are people doing something wrong, where because of that pollution is increasing. And then they do survey also, and next day they tell to the teacher, these are the problems which we have found, like the water pollution was there, some people were throwing some bad things, or the factories were there, we have seen their dirty or toxic water goes to the river directly, or any port is there, if it goes in that. So students share everything with all the teachers. So after that, now teachers know that my students are confident about it. So they are confident, like my students know, and they know about the things like how pollution is increasing in the school or in the society. Now the main work comes of the students. So now teacher ask all these students to make posters which are like the slogans on they will make poster, they will write slogans on that which will be eye catchy. All the slogans will be eye catchy, that when we see it, so we understand it from inside. So like let me share with you one slogan which I have seen right now when I visit somewhere. So I've seen, as we know, there's a corona point pandemic is there right now. So everybody has to wear mask This is the guideline of government. So there are some people, they wear mask till here only, and this they do not wear the mask in a good manner. So government is posting posters and with slogans that animals wear mask here. The crocodile is there. The crocodile is wearing here. So because his nose is very long, so he cannot wear it. But a human is wearing in a proper manner. So it means even it's a little sarcasm, but it is a good way to share the information how humans or how we should wear the mask for preventing ourselves from this COVID-19. So this is how we, the teacher, students make these posters in the school. And after making all the posters, the students go to their area or colony once they complete their school, and they just paste it there. And after pasting, they observe that is there any change after that or not. And then all these the teacher says to all the students that you all are going to bring your parents to the school, and once they are in the school, we are going to have some conversation about the about this pollution problem. So right now we can add one more category about the COVID-19, that they can be prevented by this also if it is needed. We see that in our area there are people that they're not taking care of it, or they are not aware about the COVID-19, that what are the, how can we prevent ourselves. We can use sanitizers, or we can we can make social distancing. So such kind of things can be added in that. After that, once all the parents are in the school, we request all the parents to come for one day. It can be any day which teacher chooses, and then teacher motivates all the parents to come in the school, and then they start sharing about what are the problems which the survey which have students have done in their area. So just for an example, if one street one students live, so if there are 10 streets or 20 streets in the village, so we have the survey of the village completely. So it was just an example. The condition can be different of a different teacher. And after that, then the teachers have surveyed, they do meeting, and they start talking to the parents, start motivating them. And for them, we can bring officers also. We can request them to come in the school and talk to the parents that, sir, these are the problems which we are facing in the school. And after this, this is how we motivate them, and we talk to them, and we do much more things in the school. So this is how we aware, we make them aware, we make aware, society aware or community aware about the pollution or saving nature from the problems which we are doing in this our society. So as we know that there are some more problems in the society for nation building, that there are people, they when they have bike or any car, they even do not go for the service of that, and it creates a lot of pollution. We see that, yes, we see a lot of pollution is being done, and that it is just throwing like fog, a lot of smoke. It comes because of that. So we can make a slogans for them also, that one bike can be there, which can be the creativity of all the students, that one bike which is throwing a lot of smoke, and one bike is, one man is there who's riding, there's no smoke. So difference that world, one we can make one map of the world which is black, and one is which is green and white of water. So this is how we can do such things in the school. So this was our first innovative idea, nation building. Now let's talk about the next innovative case study. The name is future envisioning. And this is most important idea, and I believe that we all should implement such ideas, and you teachers are doing something in your school like this already. But today in these innovative case ideas, you can get some more ideas like how we can do in a school. And if you have something which you are doing something in your school, so you can share with me. Once I just finish my telling my innovative ideas, then you will get a chance to share your innovative idea with me. Or you are doing something in your school like that is helping all these students to grow more or become a better person, or you are helping teachers, schools, community, anyone. If you help even a single teacher, a student, that is also an innovative idea for us. So you can share with us. Or if you have any confusion related to these innovative ideas, you can talk to me about that as well. Okay, everyone. Now let's talk about our next innovative idea, that is future envisioning. So before that, I have a question for you, that how many of you teachers wanted to become teachers from always? When you were a child, when you were a student, how many of you wanted to be a teacher? So if you are in, like, you can tell me in chat box also. Or I know there are teachers, when I meet teachers, so not every teacher wanted to become a teacher from always. There are teachers, somebody wanted to become a police officer, somebody wanted to become a doctor, and there are many occupations, professions which teacher wanted to go for. You can tell your best profession which you wanted to go for in a chat box. Okay, so let's talk about this innovative idea. So there are so many students that when they come to the class, they even do not know what they want to become, and if they want to become that, the area is very limited. They do not know because they have seen very limited professions. They have seen a policeman because we see in that community. They have seen a doctor, we see doctors in a community, and they have seen teacher, and were more to any professions or the occupations like that, and they see only them, so they all want to become the same. If you ask any student, there will be students, they will say that ma'am, I want to become a teacher, ma'am, I want to become a policeman. But there are these only the professions in the society? There are so many more. So how students will come to know, how they will understand it, that which profession is best for them, and where they have skills for them, and they can work hard and become that. So we'll talk about this, how teachers have done in this school about it. So first, let's talk about the benefits of these innovative ideas. That what are the benefits which students are going to get, and plus teachers also. Because if students are in the benefit, teacher is already in the benefit. So after implementing these two innovative ideas, the student is clear about the goal. He has all the clarity about the goals, that he knows what he wants to become and what will be good for him. Because there are some things which are like limited in the market, which are already decided by government. I'll tell you one example. So I have one student in my class who want to be a policeman, and as we know, there is a height in India, it is almost an average, I will say 5.7 5 feet 7 inch. This is the average height. But if we have any student in our class who is only 5 feet, so if he wants to become that policeman, so it will not be possible for him according to the government, or according to the law of the government. So this profession, this he is going to face problem if he prepares for this only, and he does not choose another goal for his life or any job for him. So we clear their all the doubts, they have all the information, what they want to become, what are the things which they needed to become in that, and they share with teacher even that, sir, I want to become this, and this is the procedure, I need to take care of these skills to become that person. Let's talk about it. Okay, so the first thing is, teachers shares with all the students that there are various kind of occupations and professions in the market or in the society. When we go there, we see there are so many people who are doing very different professions. So we'll talk about it. Even I will share with you my favorite profession, which I always wanted to be when I was a child. But as we know, there are changes in the life always. When we grow up, we keep changing it, because sometimes we do not get chance that we can get any teacher with us who can guide us in a good way. So you can be that teacher who can guide all the students to become what they wanted to become, all what the students want to become. We'll talk about it. The first thing is, we share with the students the basic information, what is profession, what is occupation. So we share with our all the students that and we ask them what your parents are doing. So the main question comes here, if we talk about the rural areas, when we go there, there are people, or there are students, they haven't seen any good occupation, or they didn't go outside, so they do not know so many things. So what happens? So let me share with you one example which teacher has shared with us. So one day the teacher was in the class. So teacher was asking normally the students, what do you want to become? So students were sitting there. Somebody was saying that, sir, ma'am, I want to become doctor. Somebody was saying, ma'am, I want to become teacher like you because you are my favorite teacher. Somebody was saying that I see policeman is very powerful, I want to become like a policeman. Somebody says that, ma'am, I have seen doctors in a hospital, so I want to become a doctor. So there were so many options, but one student stood up and he said that, ma'am, I want to be a laborer. And teacher was like a little shocked that what the student has said. So then teacher asked that student that, why do you want to be a laborer? So the student said, my father is a laborer, and he goes in the morning, when he come in the evening, he earns 400 rupees, and we all eat food, and so I want to be a laborer. So after the student, the teacher was in in confusion that what to say right now. Because we all know that if we say that the labor is not good or the work is not good, it means we are teaching him not to respect the labor. Because we all know that all the jobs are equal, everybody is doing a great work, everybody is building the nation in anyhow. So we cannot say that that is bad, but we can ask him. So how teacher found the solution? So teacher asked him a normal question, that why then you want to become this. Go to your home and ask your father that, father, what do you want me to become? So the student went to the home, and when next day he came, so the father told that, I want you to become a good person, I want you to become a very rich person. But then the student, what about what, like which profession? The father did not know. So father said, I don't know, just I want to see you a rich person. You do what you want to do, you go to school. So the student told the same thing next day in the school. So then the teacher shared that, your father said he wants to see you as a rich person. Why don't you do one thing? Your favorite profession is a labor, so you do something in that. Have you heard about the civil engineer? So the student said no. So the teacher said the civil engineer is the person who also makes your very big buildings. When we go to cities, you must have watched in the movie, or very big buildings are there. Civil engineer makes it. So your father will be so happy that my son does the same thing which I used to do, but he's doing on a bigger level. He's making buildings in that. So this is how teacher finds always a solution to make students understand about the things, and let them become what they want to be. So this is how this innovative idea will be implemented. Let's talk about more about this innovative idea. And after that, how teacher does it. First, teacher gives about the information every day, one information about one job, any basic information. The first thing which we all see in the community, teacher shares with them. Next day, teacher asks them about their favorite goal. And after that, teacher says to them, okay, let's visit the place right now. So till now we were talking about the professions, you want to become this, you want to become that. But when the question comes that how would you become it? If I want to be a doctor, what is the procedure to become a doctor? A teacher can share how to become a doctor, but at the end we are the teacher. We have given the exam to be a teacher, we are prepared to be a teacher, not a doctor. So a doctor can share in a very good manner that how to be a doctor, what can be the experience of a doctor, what can be the good things and bad things to be a doctor. So the teacher says, let's visit the place. Then teacher before one day goes to any hospital or ask any doctor to come to the school, or that please share your experience with our students and how you have become the doctor, how my students can become. So all these students have information of all the occupations which are available in the community at that time. So this is the first method. We will talk about the second method as well. So after that, once it is done, the doctor comes to the school and teach, and doctor shares his or her experience in that. And the second way, that all the students go to the hospital and they see how hospital works. There are many students who have not visited the hospital, so they can also see that how doctors are working, what is the like experience of doctors, how to become a doctor, what are the exams, and how we should focus on science or biology or any subject like that, how should we work. So all the information, all the students have that. So after that, teacher prepares some questions for students. Next day, when students, all the students are there, and then teachers start asking them questions. The students yesterday visited that place. Right now, I have some questions for you. You answer me that, or how to become a doctor, or the question can be prepared according to the level of students. And teacher asks them, right, like this, they have all the information about it. And after this, once the common occupations are done in the school, now the second method comes, which is very exciting. So next time, teacher prepares the list of 50 occupations. So let me share with you some common occupations. So as we see when we go to marriages, any events, so we see photographers are there. Yes. Do we ever think to become a photographer? And when we go to zoo, we always we sometimes we visit from school also, from our side also. We see there is an animal trainer in that zoo who trains all the animals. Do we ever think to be an animal trainer? And sometimes the person who works on computer, software engineer, hardware engineer, there are so many posts in the market, but we are running for two or three. So we share everything our two students that these are the posts also. If just think there is a student in my class, his name is Raju. So Raju is there and he loves animals. He loves animals. He likes to play with dogs, cats, and any animal which is in village. So after that, can't he be a very good animal trainer? Or would he not be happy to be an animal trainer? And he will enjoy his job. So there is a famous quote also that if you do not enjoy your job, then it means you are not enjoying your life also, because our job time is around 50 to 60% of our life we spend in our job. If we did not have enjoy it, or if we don't enjoy it, it means we are not enjoying our life. So do what you love what you do. So whatever we are doing, we should love that, or what we love, we should do that. So we can like raise this thing also in our students mind, that they will go for the things which they love, which helps making the for building the nation. So this was the second method. And after that, this is not the end of this innovative idea. The last thing also is left. We are going to send this information in the mind and the heart of the student. They are never going to forget it. So after this, there is a role play also in the school. In role play, what happens? What teacher does? Teacher says that Raju, you wanted to be animal trainer, so today you are going to do a role play that there are some animals around you. How you are going to treat them? How you are going to train them? Let's see for an example. So Raju will show that how he can train animals. Then there is a Sonu is there. Sonu wanted to be a policeman. The teacher will ask Sonu, for today, for 15 minutes, you will be a policeman. You will do the role of policeman, and you will show that how what kind of policeman you will become once you grow up. And in doctor, photographer, or anything like this, all the professions which have been shared, after that they are going to share it. So this was the innovative idea of the teacher. Let me share with you the name of the also the teacher. The teacher name is M Bala Raja. So, and the teacher is from Coimbatore. So he's the teacher who has shared with this innovative idea. Let's talk about our last innovative idea of the day. And this innovative idea is also a little similar, but with different benefits in a different method and the different implementation of in the school. So the next one is follow your role model. So everybody has role models. The people who want to be a succeed, who want to succeed in their life, they always make role models. Like if I want to be an actor, so I my role model can be Amitabh Bachchan can be there, Akshay Kumar can be there, Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan. There are so many actors in the society or in the film industry. So they can be my role model. So I'll follow them. I'll try to be I'll actor like them. So if I follow them, then I will work for the same thing. So this is how we are going to talk about it. So in the class, what teacher, this once teacher come in the class and teacher already prepares that today I'm going to talk to my all these students. And in this case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk to my all these students about the professions. That what are their favorite professions, what they want to become, what they've seen in market, what they have seen in the society or in the cities, in the villages, everywhere they have seen any profession, any person what doing something, anything. Once teacher talks to them, motivate them to share their point of view about it. Once the students are in the mood or to share that and to share to become something in their life, after that students teacher ask all the students to come one by one and write what they want to become on the board. Once students start coming on the board, they start writing that, ma'am, I want to become this, I want to become that, and they write and they share why do they want to become. For an example, my name is Jagat and I'm a student of the class. And I go there and my teacher asks that, Jagat, what do you want to become? So I say, ma'am, I want to be a journalist. So my teacher will say, okay, very good. Oh, and why do you want to be a journalist? So then I'll say, ma'am, I see in my village there lots of people fight and help and do so many things. So I want to show this thing on news because I see in my village this news does not come what happens in my village. So the teacher can motivate him. Very good, Jagat. You can do this. So such kind of things can happen on that on the whiteboard activity. After that, the teacher talks about like teacher provides them the knowledge. If I'm talking about the journalism, so it might possible that I do not know what is journalism. I do not know all the aspects of this journalism. So teacher can share with me. Teacher can collect the data, which teacher can share with me. So then this happens. Then next day, teacher asked all the students that what information you have collected from your side. The information I shared, we are not going to talk about it. We are going to talk about something more. So then all the students share. So this is how, and after this, one more thing happens. So if any student wants to become a scientist, and the scientist and his role model is like APJ Abdul Kalam Saab. So he is the role model of the teacher or the student. What they are going to do, like, let me show you the picture. So this is the picture as we see. All the students are sitting here, and there's the photo of the APJ Abdul Kalam, and they all are students are sitting there and they're talking about him and sharing that what he person was, and I want to become like him. So a student can have photo also at the same time. Student will have photo and student will talk about it that ma'am, this is my favorite role model and I want to become like him and I want to do something like this in my society. So these were the innovative ideas which I had to share with me, share with you. I'm sorry, and this is your turn to share your innovative idea with me. So what you are doing something in your school, and if you are watching on a Facebook, so you can tell me in the comment box. If we read your comment box later on, we reply on your all the comments, and we watch your all the comments all the time, or we will try our best to comment answer your all the comment or questions in the next video. So now we will be live on Monday. So this is your turn to ask me any question. So please go ahead and unmute your mic, and then you can share your experience, ask any question, anything which you feel to do. So do we have some teachers who would like to share? Okay, so teachers, I believe that there is no confusion. You all have understood the innovative idea. If you want to watch any idea which you have missed today, so you can watch us on Facebook also. That our Facebook page is ZIIEI Sri Aurobindo Society. This is our Facebook page, and you can watch it. Okay, but until then, you have a great day. Let's meet on Monday.